In contemporary American society, health, sickness, and healing are most often approached from a biomedical perspective. Health is generally perceived as physical well-being and behavioral conformity to Western standards. Sickness is understood to be the consequence of a biochemical imbalance, and healing approaches are centered on biomedicinal measures, surgical procedures, and pharmacological treatments. However, the United States today embodies the greatest cultural diversity of all time. Thus, it is important to learn about traditional healing approaches, spiritual energy healers, and Reiki practitioners, as well as the reasons why they are utilized.
I'm Sandra Shea. Been doing this for about 13 years. I was trained to do this work mainly by my mentor, who lives in Ireland. His name is Derek O'Neill. He offers these classes: Rising Star, Emotional Cord Cutting, Prima Birthing. I do space clearing and blessing for people's homes and their careers and businesses. They're wonderful, healing, transformational classes. They really help you to release energy that isn't serving you anymore, that might be weighing you down or making it hard to move forward or making it harder to be all you can be or be even happier. A lot of energy comes through for these classes, and the energy of it comes through the symbol. That symbol on the door is called Prima Agni, which means fire of divine love. It opens your heart chakra for love to flow. It's very healing. And then the Rising Star symbol brings through the healing energy of the Rising Star healing system. You know, the colors that you wear, colors hold different energy and they're powerful. So these jackets just are high vibration, so they just help the facilitator to hold the energy.
My name is Lorraine Austin. I'm an RN and a certified Reiki Master Teacher. In addition to Reiki, I've studied numerous alternative healing modalities, including aromatherapy, guided meditation, crystal healing, as well as past life regression and an assortment of other relaxation techniques. But it is often defined as a Japanese healing technique that brings about deep relaxation and a state of being which allows the body to heal itself. You know, when Reiki was originally developed, it was developed as a self-healing technique. Reiki is not about doing something for somebody else. Yes, that's part of the system, but in order to do for somebody else, you have to be able to do for yourself first. My interest in Reiki really began very early on in my nursing career. It is an energy healing modality, peace and serenity and comfort. I do Reiki because I believe in the powerful effects it has on people.
I'm just the facilitator, so I'm just channeling this. The energy will come in during the course of the class and help you to really release old energy, old issues, blocked energy, things that really are making it maybe just harder to feel your best and move forward. This energy is very alive and very intelligent. So it knows exactly where in your system to go, whether it's something physical, something emotional, something spiritual. You know, the higher energies are what we call overshadowing me during the class, so I'll be guided to do exactly what each person in the class needs.
People will come who are suffering from any type of chronic physical problem, such as arthritis, fibromyalgia, cancer, MS. as well as individuals who are struggling with emotional and mental difficulties, depression, anxiety, people through various stages of grief, whether it's the loss of a loved one, end of a relationship. And I also see a lot of children, children with autism, ADD, ADHD, children with separation anxiety. And then, of course, there's always those that I get who are just interested. Go into your quiet space, connecting with your breath, taking nice deep breaths into your belly. And to yourself say, a practitioner acts as a channel or a conduit for the universal life force energy, which is Reiki translated into English. And we do that by learning various techniques that help us to quiet our minds, center our bodies. We have different mantras and things that we focus on that help us stay in the present moment and not be distracted.
What these higher energies want to share with you, which is completely different for every class. None of these classes are the same, so it's like never a repeat, because I'll be guided to say whatever these higher energies want to say to you guys for your own healing and enlightenment. I probably will be guided to touch you somewhere very gently on your heart chakra or your shoulders.
So the purpose of placing our hands on somebody or on ourselves is to move energy, meaning where there's too much energy flow, the energy moves out. Where there's not enough energy, energy goes in.
Keep your hands in a triangle position. That's called a mudra. Just any open position. You just don't want to cross your arms or legs, because if you do, that will block the healing energy from coming to you. It's not a religious class. They're wonderful, healing, transformational classes.
Reiki does have its fundamental ideals and principles behind Reiki are from a Buddhist perspective, but the techniques, the meditations, the study of Reiki is very universal, and really any religious affiliation is comfortable with Reiki. There's nothing about Reiki that makes you disregard any type of religious background that you have. It really complements it.
I was introduced to somebody named Ellie, which I'm using him in these days. He told me he has 15 modalities of healing, which he made his own mix, his own way of doing it. I treat all physical illness by medical doctors. I think what I'm using energy healing is for emotional healings and stress management, and to clean out old stresses which is stuck in the subconscious and the other things. The actual healing session is a session of about 2 hours, maybe less, which it starts with a massage. Through the massage, he finds some stresses, some places in the muscles which is stressed by bad energy, and through the massage together with his energy, he's clearing that, and then he puts his 2 hands on the shoulder, and he's like giving energy, and then he goes through certain places in the body which he feel there's stuck bad energy over there. He cleans out all the places which he feels bad energy. He's also using a Tibetan singing pot. There's a small pot which through sticks, he's turning the stick in the pot, and the pot is starting to sing. And through the singing clears some energy. He told me there's some places they heal cancer with this pot.
Every client is different. Every story is different. Every story is amazing. But I had a young boy brought to me. He was about 9 years old, and he was suffering from pretty debilitating tics, which are abnormal neurological movements. And it was causing him a lot of difficulty in school. He was uncomfortable. Kids were making fun of him. So his mother responsibly brought him to a few different neurologists who all told her there was nothing organically or physically wrong with him that he could determine. And he didn't feel that medication would really be the right route for him. So most of the doctors told her that they think it was just stress, nervousness, he would grow out of it. So she brought him to see me, and I worked on him, and we watched the tics stop as I had my hands on him for about an hour. The tics slowly went away, never to return. But that was probably the most, if you want to call it, miraculous thing that I ever saw.
Yes, the bad energy from stress, from anger, sits in the liver. In one of my sessions, he told me that he cleans my liver. He called it like a cold surgery. And then the next day, I saw some strange colors in my stool, which he told me it's from that surgery that I made.
There are many different energy healing techniques that are practiced all over the globe. People may be drawn to these healing techniques for a variety of reasons. Although modalities differ, the aim is typically the same: realign the energies of the person into their natural order. While Sandra Shea and Lorraine Austin use different techniques, they both strive to facilitate natural flow of energy through the person. Utilizing techniques outside of the biomedical field opens up a new understanding of healing, one that has potential benefits of further exploration.
Healing is a process, and healing takes a lot of work. You remember the old saying, give a man a fish, feed him for a day, teach a man to fish, feed him for life. I believe the same is true for this. Reiki is something that I practice daily on myself, and it changed my life for the better in many, many ways.